Okay, so this is just a therapy video to talk about how to rise Jesus, because Christians, there's a lot of them all over the world, are waiting for Jesus, and they're not going to accept that Justin Bieber is Jesus. But the trick to getting them to believe it is to for they think the Antichrist is going to rise first. So my suggestion is that I go onto Big Brother, say how I'm Christ, have a lot of people supporting me, not everyone, but a lot of, enough people to support me for Christians to start being like, wow, the Antichrist is actually here, and therefore Jesus is going to come. Like, I think if the Antichrist, because it said the Antichrist comes first, and if there is no Antichrist, then they're not going to be willing to believe that Jesus is here. But if someone is coming with miracles, with magic, with something that, I'm going to say how like Britney Spears, and how Madonna is my higher self, and Rihanna is my darker self, and you can listen to it, not paying attention to the characters as people, but paying attention to the characters as through the songs. You can see these characters through the songs, and I think how it should go is that I will also talk about Justin in, he hasn't offended me or anything. He represents Jesus character, and I'm God. I want to give people, what they want. People aren't expecting me, they're expecting Jesus. So I'll say it in a very kind of like, you know, open-minded, but if you don't want me, listen to his songs, see what you think, make your own mind about that. Like, I think not Justin Bieber as a person, but Justin Bieber through his songs, it is Jesus, singing through the songs. And okay, some of them are about Haley, his partner, as a human, but some of them are also, because I noticed there's a lot of songs that are coming up about Selena Gomez, which doesn't make any sense because this relationship died ages ago. And if anyone is, if anyone's following me and doesn't believe that there's a bunch of people helping me create these characters, I feel like that's ridiculous, because you obviously don't know what the facts are. The facts are that Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez broke up ages ago, and they have no interest of getting back together, and yet all these new songs coming up about their love for each other or their separation. There seems to be a both. But at the same time, I think that's kind of how it should be, because technically, Selena Gomez represents the the kind of the Christian's Mary. The view on the character is the Christian's Mary, and I need to be able to say it in front of a camera. So I'm kind of thinking about how I would word it. You know, giving my view, but also making it seem like it's open to your view, and you can watch the songs, and there's lots of different messages. And I noticed Jesus's partner is also called Mary Magdalene and stuff, but she could also, I guess, represent the bride that people want to be. So that sometimes if people start believing or taking an interest in what I'm saying and thinking, what, I want to actually listen to Justin Bieber songs, and I actually want to like decide whether or not I think this is Jesus talking to me. They won't associate it with the real singer. They'll associate, hopefully they'll do what I do, which is to associate it with the character. And I think they'll be more tempted to do that if I'm saying that Britney Spears is my character, and okay, I'm not like her in person, but I guess in ways we are. But anyway, yeah, if I just say how um, that's that's just my character shining through, and then if they sort of see that, believe that, or if some people believe that, if some people want to support me and be like, if celebrities and high up people start being like, yeah, this is the truth, they're probably not going to want me as their Christ, because I don't actually like them, and I don't really want to help them. And I want to help, but I'm more of a, I like making films and music and stuff, so I can help you. I like, if I was a spirit, I would be helping you do that. I wouldn't be helping you um, get to paradise, like even creating a paradise. I'm not a builder. I don't build nice homes. I get other people to build nice homes, so I'm not really a builder at all in any way. But yeah, I think that's what they want, someone who can like build up their dreams, and then but they won't be looking, if everyone, or if a lot of people are supporting me, there'll also be a lot of people wanting to look elsewhere. And if I say something like, because if they see me as the Antichrist, which many will, I hope they will, or Babylon the Great, or something else. I think that they might start looking elsewhere, and they might start looking at Justin Bieber, and that was what caused them. They wouldn't just say, okay, if the media just says, oh, Justin Bieber, or Justin Bieber's songs represent Jesus, I don't think anyone will believe it. But if someone like me comes on the scene and starts saying how I'm God, I'm the truth, I'm the way, I have the answers, okay, hell is just place on earth, and you need to make it better yourself. They're not going to want to believe that message. So that's when they're going to start seeking for Jesus, because they'll be like, wow, the Antichrist is here. A lot of people believe this Antichrist. A lot of people want to support this Antichrist. And, we want to find Jesus. That's what the Bible says when the Antichrist comes, or the desecration of abomination or something like that. And this woman who's lying in a bed, unable to, or burning with fire, I think the words are. When that comes, when people realize or think that's me, some people might believe that I'm Christ, some people won't, a lot of people won't, and they will start wanting to seek the Jesus, and that's when Justin can come in, and I'm happy to support that and help. I don't know if I'm necessarily. I will help give. I don't know what I can do. I will do my best to encourage people to, listen to his songs and be like, "This is the Jesus. I promised you Jesus, and there we go. Here is Jesus, not in person, but this in the fictional world of his music." And then that's when religious people might take up it and believe. I mean, to be honest, you're not going to get any other Jesus. So, I mean, other than just humans in general, because Jesus is kind of code for everyone. But, the Christians are going to be looking for like a one Jesus that has the answers. And I don't really know, but that's how it goes. And I don't know about the rising of Beyonce. I mean, technically she's quite a big character, and there's like lots of pictures and lots of stuff that she does, and I don't know how like I would be, if I do meet her or talk about her, I'll be saying her positive sides, which she has a lot. She has a lot. But yeah, that's just the fantasize of what could happen. But yeah, I say all that, but on the other hand, I'm still a bit confused as whether anything is actually going to happen. It doesn't help me the fact that I'm not getting any help or support with the actual. But yeah. I can't remember what I said in a video the other day about my highest, me talking to William Kay, and I was actually referring to, and I was talking to someone else called James, and I was kind of pretending that he was William Kay, and I did tell William Kay that I like talking to other people and pretending that it's someone else. Like he would block me, so I couldn't talk to him. And then I feel like in my higher self, in a similar way, likes to do the same. And so when I was talking to William Kay, I feel like my higher self was wanting to talk to just, I don't know, whoever she wanted to talk to, even though I was talking to him on a human level. I think she was wanting to say the same sort of things, only to different people. Just like I later went on to talk to James, thinking that it was William Kay, when really it was someone else, knowing that it was someone else, but I wasn't actually interested in that someone else, but I was just trying to fantasize about it. But, yeah, I think also in that similar way, I think my higher self does like Justin, like, because he did that whole song where he was like, it's got to be me, and he's dressed up like a Ken doll. And I said that I prefer guys that are look more like a Ken doll, than Robbie. He doesn't really look like a Ken, like definitely not now. I don't think, did he ever? He's never portrayed himself in that sort of plasticky way, whereas Justin Justin Timberlake did. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something I that came to my head.